All right, I'm moving on to question number 4. It says graph these ordered pairs on the coordinate plane. We know that this is the x and this is the y. When we are graphing, we always do the x first, and that goes left to right. And we graph the y second, and that goes up and down. To the left if it's negative, to the right if it's positive, up if it's positive, down if it's negative. I'm going to label these ordered pairs first. X and y, x always goes first, x and y, x and y, x and y, x and y. Let me go ahead and start putting them on my graph. Point A, -4, +2. So I go over -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, +2, 1, 2. That is point A. Now I'm looking at B, -2, +1. So I go over -2, +1. Now I'm looking at C, which is 0, 0, right in the middle. Now, oh, I forgot to label B and I forgot to label C. D, +2, -1. So I go over 1, 2, -1. It goes down 1, label it D. Now I'm looking at E, +4, -2. So I go down 1, 2, label it E. Connect the points. Ooh, what do you notice? Well, I see that this makes a straight diagonal line. So I'm going to say it makes a straight diagonal line. When I think of a straight diagonal line, there's another name for that called oblique, making an oblique line. Making an oblique line. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at question 5. Fill in the missing numbers and write the function rules. So when I look at a function rule, the first letter in my function rule that I'm going to write is whatever I am looking for. This side has missing parts, so I am going to write that first. Now I think of function rules as patterns. We have to see what happens from A to B. If the number is getting smaller, it's either subtract or divide. If the number is getting bigger, it's add or multiply. So from 2 to 1, that's getting smaller. So it's either going to be subtract or divide. Here, to get from 2 to 1, I could subtract 1, or I could divide it by 2. Those are my two options. To get from 4 to -2, what out of these two options could I do? Oh, I could divide by 2. 4 divided by 2 would equal 2. Let's see if that works here. 6 divided by 2 would equal 3. So I know that my function rule for this whole thing is not -1, it is dividing by 2. So my function rule is A, whatever number comes in this A column, we're going to divide it by 2. It is also okay to write it like A divided by 2 equals B. It's okay to flip that around. Either one would be correct. So I'm going to go ahead and solve for the rest of this. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 20 divided by 2 equals 10. 100 divided by 2 equals 50. Now let me look from C to D. What is happening here? Oh, numbers are getting smaller. I know I'm starting here. D equals, to get from 4 to 1, I could subtract 3. I could divide it by 4. Those seem like my only options. Let's see what would work here. 9 minus 3 could equal 6. Not divided by 4. That wouldn't work for this next problem. Let's see if it keeps working. 11 minus 3 equals 8. 17 minus 3 equals 14. That must be it. It is whatever number comes in C minus 3. Remember, that can also be written as C minus 3 equals D. Let me go ahead and finish the function rule chart. 20 minus 3 equals 17. 75 minus 3 equals 72. 100 minus 3 equals 97. Okay, let's look at question 6. Find each sum, which means add, or difference, which means subtract. Looking at my whole numbers first. This says 2 and 5/12 minus 1 and 1/12. 2 minus 1 equals 1. My denominator of 12 stays the same. 5 minus 1 equals 4. That means that my answer is 1 and 4/12. Now I'm going to look at the next one. Addition. 3 and 5/16 plus 2 and 3/16. 3 plus 2 equals 5. My denominator of 16 stays the same. 5 plus 3 equals 8. That means that my answer is 5 and 8/16. Okay, ooh, a negative number here. Negative 16 plus negative 41. They're both negatives, so my answer is going to be negative. I'm going to stack and add. 16, 41. It means that my answer is negative 57. Now I'm going to look at my next problem. 23 plus a negative 12. Only one is negative. That means I will subtract. 23 minus 12 is 11. And my last problem here, 309.4 minus 2.1. I'm going to stack 309.4, 2.17, 2.17. The fill-in is 0. Subtracting. Don't forget to write your decimal point. And I got the answer, 307.23. Awesome. If you have the homework side at home, go ahead and you could do the homework side. Thank you guys for watching the math videos. I'm glad you enjoyed them.